Stretching protocols are a lot like diets, in that every stretching guru claims to have the best one that you should be following. And the thing is, most of them work. For some people, sometimes. And because I want you to find the method of stretching that's going to work for you right now, me and my buddy Jarlo Ilano, physical therapist and overall stretchy guy, are going to break down the major methods of stretching and do it in a way that's going to help you decide which one is best for you. Now, once you've watched this video, go to our extremely detailed article to get the protocols on exactly how to implement the stretching style that's best for you. First off, we have static stretching.
Static stretching is the classic, just get into a position and hold it there. Whether it's 15, 30 seconds or even up to several minutes. I like it. It helps you to relax, it eases tension. Sometimes it gets slammed nowadays as outdated and unnecessary, but it does come down to your intentions. It's supposed to be for learning how to relax. It's supposed to be for learning how to release tensions from maybe you've been sitting in a chair too long or standing too long. And when you use it in that way, it's great.
Next up, we have dynamic stretching.
Dynamic stretching is simply moving into and out of your end ranges of motion. So you might hold it for a quick second, but the emphasis is on moving to improve your mobility and your flexibility. It's a great practical way of improving your motion. You can do it anytime as long as you're not too rough about it. It's great as a warm-up for your main training or simply just movement breaks throughout the day.
Loaded progressive stretching is also another popular method of stretching, and it's pretty simple. You just take weight and you add it to the stretch.
Loaded progressive stretching is just a fancy term for adding some weight and making it force you into the position that you want to be in. So whether that's using a barbell or having someone press on your back, force you down into it. A lot of people swear by it. It could be good. There's nothing wrong with it, except that you have to be prepared for the stresses and strains that it can cause. And it's not something that I would recommend that you do every day.
Lastly, we have the PNF stretching technique.
PNF, or proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, was originally developed as a rehabilitation system for people with nervous system injuries, strokes. And one of the techniques, called contract relax, kind of filtered its way into orthopedics and athletic training. Contract relax stretching takes advantage of dampening that stretch reflex response. After you do that, it helps you kind of get into further ranges of motion a little bit more easily, helps you to relax a little bit when performed correctly. And it's a very time-efficient way of getting into deeper ranges of motion.
Now I realize I haven't covered every single form of stretching, but that should give you a good overview of the major forms of stretching so that you can start to think about which one would be best for you. Now don't stop here, because our in-depth article is going to give you more examples of stretching methods along with protocols for each of them. Thanks for watching.